All right, today we're going on a pretty incredible journey. We're going to lift off from the ground we're all standing on and head straight up, climbing through this invisible ocean of air above us, layer by layer, all the way to the very edge of space. So let's start our climb. No, really, have you ever just stopped for a second to think about it? We kind of just call it the sky, but what we think of as empty space is actually this super dynamic, multi-layered shield. It's a whole complex system that makes pretty much all life down here possible. And that system is, of course, our atmosphere. You can think of it like a giant protective blanket of gases, mostly nitrogen and oxygen, that's held tight to the Earth by gravity. And its job? Well, it's nothing short of amazing. It gives us the air we breathe, it protects us from the sun's most harmful radiation, and it keeps our planet's temperature just right. Without it, Earth would just be another barren rock in space. Okay, so our journey starts right here, in the very first layer. This is the one we all know and live in, the troposphere. This is our home turf. Yeah, just about everything we associate with the sky is happening right here. This is the stage for all of our weather, from a light breeze to a massive hurricane. It's where you see all the clouds, and it's where commercial jets cruise around, connecting our world. And here's a pretty simple rule to remember for the troposphere. The higher you go, the colder it gets. It's exactly why you see snow on top of tall mountains, even in the summer. You're just climbing up to a chillier part of the atmosphere. And get this, a whopping 75% of the entire atmosphere's mass is packed into just this one bottom layer. That's a huge amount of weight, and it's what creates the air pressure we feel every day. It's also what gives us the dense, oxygen-rich air that we need to survive. Okay, climbing higher now. We're leaving all that turbulent weather behind and entering the calm, clear stratosphere. And this layer, well, it has one of the most important jobs for every living thing on Earth. The stratosphere is home to the famous ozone layer, and you can think of it as our planet's invisible sunscreen. It is constantly absorbing the most dangerous ultraviolet or UV radiation from the sun. It's a critical shield, and it protects every single living thing down below. Now, this is where things get a little weird. The temperature rules completely flip. Unlike the troposphere we just left, in the stratosphere, the higher you go, the warmer it gets. And why is that? Well, it's because that ozone layer is busy absorbing energy from the sun, which basically heats up the layer from the top down. Pretty cool, right? All right, let's keep going up. We're now reaching the mesosphere. And if the stratosphere is our planet's sunscreen, you can think of this layer as its bodyguard. So you've probably made a wish on a shooting star before, right? Well, what you're actually seeing is a little piece of space rock or dust hitting the mesosphere at an insane speed and just bah! Burning up from all the friction. This layer is basically our fiery shield, vaporizing most meteors long before they could ever hit the ground. But here's the crazy part. Even with all those fiery meteor displays, the mesosphere is actually the coldest place in our entire atmosphere. I mean, temperatures here can drop to a mind-boggling -90 degrees Celsius. That is way, way colder than anywhere on Earth. It's a layer of total extremes. Okay, we are now entering the final leg of our journey. We're in the vast upper reaches where our atmosphere starts to meet the vacuum of space. First up is the thermosphere, and this place is just spectacular. This is where those amazing dancing curtains of light, the aurora borealis and australis, happen. It's also where the International Space Station orbits the Earth, our little outpost right on the edge of the cosmos. So here's a real paradox for you. The temperature in the thermosphere can actually get up to over 1,000 degrees Celsius. But because the air is so incredibly thin, with almost no molecules, you wouldn't feel hot at all. There just isn't enough stuff up there to actually transfer that heat to you. It's a wild concept to wrap your head around, isn't it? And at last, we've reached the exosphere. This isn't really a layer so much as it is a slow, gradual fade to black. The air here is so thin that little particles of our own atmosphere can actually escape Earth's gravity and just drift away into space. This is where a lot of our satellites hang out, marking the true final frontier of our planet. So let's just pause here for a second and take a look back down from the top. We've just traveled through 5 totally distinct layers, and each one has its own unique and absolutely vital role in protecting our world. As we look back down, you can really see the whole system working together. We started in the troposphere, which gives us weather and life. Then we went through the stratosphere with its ozone shield, up to the mesosphere's meteor defense, then the thermosphere's incredible light shows, and finally the exosphere's gateway to space. Each one plays a part that nothing else can. Without this whole complex, multi-layered shield, life on Earth just wouldn't be possible. Each layer works together perfectly to keep our planet safe, warm, and full of life. So the next time you look up at the sky, remember the incredible, invisible journey we just took. Keep looking up.